Life today can feel very fast, it can be loud, sometimes it's hard to hear our own hearts. We all have feelings. Happiness, sadness, worry, and hope. These feelings are important. They guide us. It is okay to feel them all, even the difficult ones. Sometimes we feel a little lost, or very sad. The world can seem too big. Our problems can feel too heavy. It is easy to think we are alone. But we are not alone. Many people feel these things. It is part of being human. Reaching out is a sign of strength. Stories can be like gentle friends. They can show us characters who feel like we do. This helps us understand our own hearts better. When we see someone else go through something hard, we learn. We learn about courage. We learn about kindness. We learn about hope. We need to be kind to ourselves and others. Anime has changed a lot over the years. A long time ago, many stories were about big adventures, or about fighting powerful enemies. Those stories are fun. But anime has grown. It has started to tell different kinds of stories too. Stories about what happens inside us. Stories about our minds and our hearts. This change is wonderful. Now anime often explores deep feelings. It talks about things like anxiety. It shows characters who feel lonely, or characters who are struggling with sadness. These are real feelings that many people experience. Anime uses its special art style. It uses music and storytelling. It creates a world where these inner struggles can be seen and understood. This evolution means anime can connect with us on a deeper level. It is not just entertainment anymore. It can be a source of comfort. It shows us we are not alone in our inner battles. Depression is a heavy shadow. It can make everything feel dark and difficult. In Orange, we see Kakeru Naruse. He carries a deep sadness. He struggles with guilt after his mother's passing. These feelings lead him towards thinking about ending his life. His friends, especially Naho Takamiya, receive letters from the future. They try to change his path. They try to save him. This shows how much friendship matters, how important communication is, and how vital emotional support can be. Kakeru often hides his true feelings. He smiles on the outside, but inside, he is hurting. The letters from the future are a symbol of hope. They represent the desire to prevent regret. The story emphasizes that small actions of kindness can make a big difference. It is about reaching out. It is about listening. It is about showing someone they are not alone in their darkness. Another anime, March Comes In Like a Lion, also explores depression deeply. The main character is Rei Kiriyama. He is a young, professional shogi player, but he is very isolated. He feels a deep loneliness. The anime shows his depression as a creeping darkness. Rei's journey is about finding connections, finding warmth, finding people who care. These animes show that even in the deepest shadows there can be hope. Section 4. Echoes of Pain, Trauma, and Loss in Wonder Egg Priority. Sometimes life brings us deep pain. Trauma and loss can leave scars on our hearts. Wonder Egg Priority is an anime that bravely explores these hard topics. The main character, Ai Oto, becomes very withdrawn. This happens after her best friend Koido takes her own life. Ai feels lost and full of grief. She enters a strange, dreamlike world. In this world she fights to save other girls who have also ended their lives due to their own suffering. The monsters these girls fight are not just random creatures, they are personifications of their trauma. They represent bullying, abuse, and the overwhelming pressures young people can face. AI's journey is about confronting these painful realities. It is about understanding the suffering of others, and in doing so, she starts to confront her own pain too. Wonder Egg Priority doesn't shy away from the dark aspects of mental health. It looks at depression, self-harm, and the devastating impact of suicide. AI and the other girls she meets are all carrying heavy burdens. Their battles in the dream world reflect their internal struggles to survive. Section 5. Finding a Voice. Understanding Neurodivergence and Bullying in a Silent Voice. Our minds all work in unique ways. Some people experience the world differently. This is sometimes called neurodivergence. A Silent Voice is a beautiful film. It helps us understand this. It tells the story of Shoko Nishimiya. Shoko is deaf. Because of this, she faces many challenges. She is bullied in elementary school. This makes her feel isolated. It fills her with self-doubt. Her story shows the struggles of living with a disability in a world that doesn't always understand. The film also focuses on Shoya Ishida. He was one of Shoko's bullies. Later, he himself becomes ostracized. He is filled with guilt and regret for what he did. His journey is about seeking forgiveness. It is about trying to make amends. A silent voice shows the terrible impact of bullying. It affects both the victim and the bully. It leaves long-lasting scars on their mental health. The story explores the complexities of human relationships. It shows how hard it can be to communicate, especially when there are past hurts and misunderstandings. Shoko's difficulty in expressing herself and Shoya's inability to forgive himself are central to the film. It teaches us about empathy. It shows the importance of really listening to others, not just with our ears, but with our hearts. Section 6. Through animated eyes, how stories build bridges of empathy. When we watch anime, we see the world through the characters' eyes. We walk in their shoes for a little while. We experience their joys. We feel their sorrows. This is a very special thing. It helps us to understand people who are different from us. It helps us to feel what they might be feeling. This is called empathy. Empathy is like a bridge. It connects our heart to someone else's heart. Anime that explores mental health can build strong bridges of empathy. When we see a character like Kakeru in Orange struggling with depression, we might understand a friend better. A friend who is going through something similar. Or when we see Ray in March comes in like a lion feeling isolated, we might feel less alone in our own quiet moments. These stories show us the inner lives of characters. They make their struggles visible and relatable. This process of empathizing with fictional characters can have real-world benefits. It can make us more patient, more understanding, more compassionate towards the people around us. It can also help us reflect on our own mental health. Maybe we recognize some of our own feelings in a character. Section 7. Conclusion: the healing power of shared stories and open hearts. Seeing ourselves in stories is important. When anime characters struggle with things like anxiety, depression, or finding their identity, it matters. This is called representation. It shows us that we are not the only ones feeling these things. It can make us feel understood. It can make us feel validated. This can be very healing. It can reduce feelings of loneliness and shame. It can give us courage. Anime that tackles mental health topics can have many positive effects. It can raise awareness. It can start important conversations. It can help to reduce the stigma that often surrounds mental illness. When we talk openly about these things, we create a more supportive world. A world where it is okay to ask for help. A world where people look out for each other. These stories can inspire us to be kinder to ourselves and to others. The journey of characters in anime can offer hope. We see them face incredible challenges. We see them fall, but we also see them get up again. We see them build connections. We see them heal, little by little. This can be